Marcus Epps is a playmaker. We're not going to even sugarcoat it. I think he is the safety we've been looking for. We just fail to realize it. He's made plays over and over and over again. And we acting like it didn't happen because we got some guys that don't want to be where they at. Look at this, man. This is a basic cover, too. Kyler Murray is going to throw the ball where it has to go, which is in the middle between the two safeties. But Marcus Epps leaves his area of responsibility. Boom! Makes a hit on the ball that you just don't see every day from that's supposed to be open pass, but Marcus Epps is there to eat the ball. Nice clean hit. Here, back shoulder fade against the Bengals. Marcus Epps again. And it's up, 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 up. Come on, bro. He grabbing rebounds, bro. Great coverage. You know what I mean? For undersized safety, he shows great athleticism. I love this play right here. The edge bites. Quarterback keeps. Marcus Epps meets him in the middle. He's one of the only ones that didn't bite. Got him on the ground. You can't take it for granted.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Lil Brunson back at you with the back at you, and I am the best reporting on the Eagles. Listen, before we get into the meat and potatoes, I'm going to let you know that this video was brought to you by Manscaped. Big Manscaped in the building. They've always been in the building. And they've always brought great products. The Ultra Smooth package is back in effect. Make sure you tap in and get that. It comes with the crop gel, the crop exfoliator. Listen, man, Father's Day is around the corner. The Boxers 2.0 just dropped as well. Make sure you tap in with that as well. Use code Brunson, save 20% off, get the free shipping. And the free shipping, I fought for that for y'all. A slew of products on the website, but make sure you use code Brunson. Make sure you get your savings. Memorial Day weekend is going down, man. I want everybody to be safe and all of that. And, enjoy some barbecue and reflect on the holiday, man. Listen, I believe in Marcus Epps. A lot of people have this notion that we need Jesse Bates. We need to upgrade at safety. I don't think so. I think Marcus Epps has made enough key plays in his career that would signify that he can make more of those plays with more playing time. Now, this guy has been all over the place. This guy's been making a lot of plays in the special teams realm. This guy has covered well. This guy has tackled well. This guy has shown elite smarts. He just been missing the playing time. I'm all for it, man. The NFL, this is what the NFL is about, in my opinion. The NFL is about seeing guys get drafted by a team, then that team gives up on them early, then that guy goes somewhere into a practice squad, make the special teams roster, then he's grinding in special teams, then he's getting on the field in key downs and filling in for guys when guys get injured. He deserves it. He's earned his chance to play meaningful minutes for this ball club. I think he's actually the X factor, man. I can predict a breakout season for Marcus Epps just as well as I can predict one for Jalen Hurts. The way Marcus Epps approaches the game, playing at a high speed, at a high volume, and he makes a lot of smart plays. He's a guy that'll lay a big lick on you, but at the same time, it's a legal lick. You know what I mean? He wraps up well. He just does a lot of things well, man. And I think we sleeping on him as Philadelphia Eagles fans, especially with this wild notion that, we just need another safety. I think we good. I think we need to keep the guys that we got locked in. I think we need to continue to build camaraderie with the guys that we got, and we need to move forward that way. You see the camaraderie being built. Dallas Goedert, A.J. Brown, Slay, Hurts. They took a private flight somewhere. Guys are enjoying each other's company, man. And you don't get that by, giving up on guys and bringing another new face in at this point. Now, if you could get Jesse Bates, I'm not going to argue it. But I think at the price that you're paying right now for Marcus Epps, and I think if he has a breakout season, I think you'll end up saving money in the long run. Epps is only 26 years old. You know what I mean? You could sign Epps to like a 2-year deal if he has a breakout, and you'll be good. Guys like Jesse Bates are looking for long-term money that's going to have you tied to the player, which ain't a bad thing. I think he's only like 24, but listen, I'm not comparing the two players. Obviously, Jesse Bates has played at a higher level. You know what I mean? He's played more meaningful minutes, and he's done more in the playoffs. But Marcus Epps could be a really dominant and rough for this franchise. I mean, he's already leapfrogged Kayvon Wallace, in my opinion, in the playing time department. So I'm all for giving Marcus Epps a chance at starting and see how he does. Then you can see if you can reevaluate it next year. I think it'll actually be an easy season for the safeties this year because the front seven should be able to, mix and match some things up and show their versatility. Speaking of the front seven, we got to think about Jonathan Gannon, and we got to talk about Jonathan Gannon more than I would like to this offseason, because I feel like Jonathan Gannon has been given a pass by the media and has been given a pass by the fan base. Everybody cried and hooped and hollered and said we were so bad because Jonathan Gannon didn't have the players to fit his scheme. Now, when you look at it, when Jonathan Gannon has talked about Jordan Davis, one of the things he's mentioned was his versatility. When he's talked about Nakobe Dean, he's mentioned his versatility. When he talked about Hassan Reddick, he's mentioned his versatility. Now, that lets me believe that these are guys we drafted to help out Jonathan Gannon and his team be more versatile. So what do I expect to see on the field? I expect to see versatility. Versatility. Jonathan Gannon didn't even have to make any excuses for why he was so bad, in my opinion, last year. We made the excuses for him. And that's not Philadelphia Eagles football. That's not the way of the people. That's unacceptable. Jonathan Gannon was bad. Jonathan Gannon came out there and did the same thing repeatedly over and over and over again. And I refuse to believe that that's due to the personnel on the field. I refuse to believe it. I mean, shit, you had Fletcher Cox playing the flats a few times last season, so you could have had some other guys doing some other things as well. You gotta be better if you're Jonathan Gannon. You simply have to. You know what I mean? Just because he was, one of those guys, spearheaded in head coach conversations. He took a couple interviews last year. Doesn't mean he was a great defensive coordinator for us last year. I was highly upset with, a number of those games. And now you have the personnel on defense to actually win games. You could win games with your defense alone. That's how much talent is on the defensive side of the ball now. In a blink of an eye, the talent is back. Brandon Graham is back. In a blink of an eye, you are a talented football team. So, if you don't want to give Jalen Hurts it, if everybody wants to say Jalen Hurts has no excuse, then what the hell does Jonathan Gannon have? Jonathan Gannon has to develop into a more aggressive guy. He can't keep playing 7 yards off. We know what he was doing last year. You can't keep cover 3ing us to death and not getting pressure to opposing quarterbacks. You were second to last in sacks last year. That is not a personnel problem. That is a Jonathan Gannon problem. You should have been able to put more heat on these guys, bro. You shouldn't have made it so easy for a number of these quarterbacks last year. I believe Marcus Epps was one of the guys that showed aggressiveness when he was able to get on the field at times the last couple years. His aggressiveness jumps off the screen, especially in terms of looking at film and things of that nature. So I think the personnel is in place to make a deep playoff run. I think the personnel is already in place. So, I'm all for keeping, Marcus Epps and giving him starting minutes. He deserves it. He's earned it, in my opinion. I didn't touch on Andy Reid speaking highly of Jalen Hurts, but we could do that real quick. Yeah, he believes him. A number of people do. Rich Eisen had the Philadelphia Eagles going 12-5. You know what I mean? We're not going to feed into any of these top 40 lists and what everybody's saying because it's rat poison, as Jalen Hurts would like to say. It's water under the bridge. We're just going to prove a lot of people wrong. We're going to prove a lot of people wrong. As I said in my last video, I am extremely excited that people are not giving us the proper respect at the quarterback position because we still have to go out there and eat and shut people up. What are people saying? People are hoping Jalen Hurts doesn't develop because they think that's the only way we'll be able to win is if he does develop. But I've seen a number of developed quarterbacks don't make the playoffs. You know what I mean? It's a team thing, man. We can't keep forgetting that. It's a team thing. So when people say the Philadelphia Eagles ain't going nowhere because Jalen Hurts is the quarterback, that's scary talk to me, man. Let me know what y'all think in the comments about Marcus Epps. I think he has the tools to succeed at the next level, man.